In the 13th century, on the remote island of Rapa Nui, a tribal chief receives a profound vision under the starry sky. Ancestral spirits command him to create giant stone statues to protect their people. This marks the beginning of the Moai tradition. Archaeological evidence suggests such spiritual revelations were central to Polynesian cultures. The chief's vision would lead to one of humanity's most remarkable stone carving endeavors, lasting centuries. At Rano Waraku volcano, hundreds of workers begin quarrying tuff, a volcanic rock perfect for carving. Using basalt toki tools, they shape the iconic Moai features. Recent studies show each statue required 5 to 6 years of labor. The quarry contains over 400 unfinished statues frozen in time. This was essentially a Moai factory, where 95% of the island's statues originated before transportation. Master carvers perform sacred rituals to awaken the statue's spiritual power, known as mana. Coral and obsidian are carefully placed as eyes during ceremonies. Anthropologists note this practice connects to Polynesian beliefs that ancestors watch over the living. The largest Moai ever carved, El Gigante, remains unfinished at 21 meters tall and weighing 160 to 182 tons, demonstrating their ambitious scale. Teams of workers transport Moai across miles of rugged terrain using an ingenious rocking method. Recent experiments by archaeologists demonstrate how 15 to 20 people could move a 10-ton statue 100 meters per day using ropes in a controlled walking motion. This explains the upright transport position described in oral histories. The process required immense coordination and knowledge of physics. At ceremonial Ahu platforms, engineers erect Moai using ramps and lever systems. The statues are positioned to face inland, watching over villages. Studies of soil chemistry reveal these platforms were often funeral sites. The largest Ahu, Tongariki, once supported 15 Moai. This careful placement transformed stone into sacred protectors, with some statues wearing red stone hats, pukau, weighing up to 12 tons. The final consecration involves inserting white coral eyes with red scoria pupils. Ethnographic records suggest this opening of the eyes ceremony made the statues live. Recent discoveries of eye fragments confirm this ritual. The eyes gave Moai the ability to channel mana, creating a spiritual connection between the living and ancestors. This practice explains why most toppled statues were found missing their eyes. By the 15th century, ecological disaster looms. Pollen studies show deforestation accelerated as palm trees were cut for statue transport. Soil erosion devastates agriculture. Competition over dwindling resources sparks conflict between clans. The very tradition meant to protect the island now threatens its survival. This period sees a dramatic decline in Moai production as priorities shift to survival. Artisans abandon their work as social order collapses. The last unfinished Moai in the quarry, measuring 11 meters tall, bears tool marks abruptly ending mid-carving. Oral histories tell of a birdman cult replacing the Moai tradition. Archaeological evidence shows violent trauma in skeletons from this period, confirming civil warfare. The statue-building era ends not with ceremony, but with rebellion. During interclan wars, competing groups deliberately topple Moai to break their spiritual power. By 1700, all coastal statues are overthrown. Modern studies of fracture patterns reveal most were pushed forward, breaking at the neck, a symbolic decapitation. The fallen Moai become casualties of the very conflicts they were meant to prevent, buried by time and neglect. Centuries later, in 1978, archaeologists uncover the first complete coral eye at Anakena Beach. This rediscovery sparks new understanding of Rapa Nui culture. Today, conservation efforts preserve 50 re-erected Moai. Their silent vigil continues, reminding us of human ingenuity's heights and civilization's fragility. The eyes that once watched over villages now gaze upon visitors from around the world.